It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and boy do I need this beer today. Got my Budvar glass. I was in Home Bargains and I come across Budvar Dark Lager. 4.7% ABV, looks like 24 IBUs, 95 EBC, that's the colour. EBC is the colour of the beer. 0 is probably really pale, 100 is as dark as you're going to get. So 95, yeah, definitely a dark lager there. 500ml bottle, brewed and bottled in the Czech Republic. Here is a look at the bottle cap. Now, I reviewed this bottle, not this particular bottle, but a bottle of Budvar Dark Lager probably about 8 years ago, long time ago, and I really enjoyed it. Last year I was in the Czech Republic. I was at the Budvar brewery and I was drinking this stuff, the dark lager, straight out of the tank. The video's on YouTube if you want to watch it. We were actually mixing the dark lager with the Budvar lager that they have there, mixing it together, and it was beautiful beer, mixed, blended if you like. Right, let's get it out. Good levels of carbonation, green glass bottle. That shouldn't make any kind of difference with if the beer's going to skunk, because the beer's dark. The beer is protecting itself. I'd better do a check pour though, hadn't I? I'd better do a check pour here. So, check pour, bit of a rigorous pour, lovely head, knocking that carbonation out of the beer, letting the head dissipate a little bit, and then getting the rest of the beer in the glass. It's a Czech two-step pour. I don't think I did too bad, did I? It's looking rather nice. Two finger, slightly off white head. Nice tight head, nice bubbles in the beer, jet black beer in the glass. So why do I need this beer today? Why have I started off this review saying I need this beer so much today? Well, I'm still digging in the garden and I'm removing soil from the garden, and I'm taking the soil to a household waste recycling centre. So I'm going back and forth, taking quite a bit of soil to the recycling centre, and the supervisor now, he's getting a bit kind of off with me, you know. He's like, the council are running it, the council are paying for it, it's not coming out of his pocket. He starts kind of, not chirping up, but he started kind of going along the lines of, oh, you know, you're putting an awful lot of soil in these skips, we're having to change them quite a bit more. And I said, well, I'm booking my appointments, and next thing you know, mist has descended. He's gone to get his body camera, and he's put his body camera on, and he's like, this guy's threatening me, and in the end I get banned. I've been banned. I got myself banned from the household recycling centre. I'm not going to kind of tell you everything what happened, because you know, it's not the right place on YouTube, but I'm just here now, like, where do I go next, you know? Removing this soil from my garden. I've been banned from the household recycling place. So I need a beer. So let's get the aroma. A little bit of roasted malt coming through. Definitely a lager, kind of caramel, deep dark caramel. A little bit sweet, a little bit roasty. Let's dive in. I really need this. Cheers, everybody. Oh. Superb. Lip-smackingly superb beer. It's subtly roasty. Still holds on to that light, refreshing kind of lager feel. A little bit more mouthfeel. A little bit creamy and rich. And then you get that balance between kind of the lagering that's been going on with this beer, the lager yeast, the malt that they've used. So the backbone of a very, very good lager, and then there's some roastiness going on the other side here. And yes, really good. It's just really, really good. Really good. Really, really tasty. Comment in the comments box, has the red mist ever descended on you? I mean, what I find in life is the older you get, the less likely you are to take someone's shit, you know? And that's what I found today. I just found that this guy was, he was probably bored. He probably thought, I know, I'll pick on the guy with the ponytail. And he just, yeah, not saying he picked on the wrong guy or whatever, but I started very much like along the lines of, do you want a beer? Next time I come round, do you want a beer? So, I don't drink. He said, no, I don't drink. And I said, well, what can I do to, smooth things over here? Nothing, he said. You're bringing over too much soil, and it's a household light recycling. And he just kept on and on and on. I mean, and then the red, and then he went and got his body cam, and yeah. Next thing you know, I had to go. Just had to go, and I've kind of pleaded my case with the council. I've been on the phone to the council this afternoon, and I've pleaded my case, and I've said, look, is there, because you've got to book appointments these days, haven't you? You've got to book appointments with these centres. So I booked 9 appointments. I had all the appointments, and they said, as long as you book the appointments, we don't mind how much soil you bring over. So I said, in that case, give me a reference number. And so they're looking into it for me. I got a reference number. They're looking into it. And hopefully by Monday, I can go back over and keep on putting my soil over there. He was thinking along the lines that it was like I was kind of had this waste management company thing going on, and I was taking other people's soil over there, and I was like, no, nothing like that. I said, my retaining wall's fallen over and a load of soil's in my garden. I said, I'm doing it for my health and well-being. And he didn't, so told the council on the telephone, and they were like, oh, your health and well-being. That was one of those that's one of the kind of words of 2023, isn't it? Health and well-being. You drop that line and you drop that's in the sentence, and it seems to go a long way. But I needed this today. Really, really good lager. Really, really, really good lager. Just washes away all your troubles, doesn't it? A really good beer. Lovely crispness to it, but creaminess at the same time. Roasty, toasty at the same time. Little bit of bitterness. I mean, this beer came in home bargains. It was cheap as chips. It was £1.59. £1.59 in home bargains. Pick it up. It really is a delight. It really is a delight if you like a dark lager. It's cheered me up a bit. I like this beer enough to give it, I reckon, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.